What is up, history lovers? Today we're diving into an ancient beauty trend that will absolutely destroy everything you think you know about what is considered attractive. You think today's beauty influencers are extreme. Wait until I tell you what Japanese women used to do to look hot. They deliberately turned their teeth jet black. I am not kidding. In ancient Japan, having a mouth full of black teeth was the ultimate glow up. Before we get into this dental nightmare that would make modern dentists cry, smash that subscribe button, because what you are about to hear will make you question everything about beauty standards. Picture this: you time travel to Heian period Japan and walk into the imperial court. Every woman considered drop-dead gorgeous has teeth blacker than your soul after scrolling through Twitter for 5 minutes. Your first thought would probably be, yo, what happened to dental care in this place? But here's the plot twist. This wasn't dental neglect. This was called Ohaguro, and it was the most deliberate beauty ritual ever invented. Starting in the Heian period, 794–1185, black teeth became the ultimate status symbol for upper-class Japanese women. Think of it like designer handbags today, except instead of carrying luxury, you were literally wearing it in your mouth. This trend probably started in China, but Japan took it and ran with it like they were training for the Olympics of extreme beauty standards. To Japanese aristocrats, white teeth were basically the equivalent of looking like a barbarian. They thought white teeth were too harsh and attention-grabbing. Kind of like how some people today think super whitened teeth look fake and overdone. Black teeth weren't just a beauty choice. They were a whole social media verification system before social media existed. Only noble women had the privilege and resources to do this complex beauty procedure. Regular peasant women wanting black teeth. Sorry, this was VIP only content. Your social credit score wasn't high enough. The craziest part, this beauty standard lasted for almost 1,000 years. From the Heian period all the way to the Meiji Restoration in 1868, black teeth were the gold standard of Japanese female beauty. That is longer than any modern beauty trend has ever survived. Now, let's talk about how this mind-bending beauty procedure actually worked. Buckle up, because this process was more complicated and dangerous than anything on today's beauty YouTube. First, they had to prepare something called kanamizu, a solution that sounds like it belongs in a chemistry lab, not a makeup bag. The main ingredient was iron acetate, which they made by soaking iron filings in vinegar or tea, then adding various plant extracts until they got this black liquid that looked like something a witch would brew. This preparation process was basically ancient chemistry class, except without any safety protocols. Imagine noble women waking up every morning and instead of brushing their teeth, they're applying this chemical solution to their mouth. This made today's most complex skincare routines look like child's play. The application process was an art form. Women would use special brushes or cotton to carefully paint this black solution onto every single tooth. This required serious patience and skill because uneven application would look amateur, kind of like how bad makeup application gets you roasted on social media today. Here's the kicker: this wasn't permanent. They had to reapply this complex chemical beauty treatment regularly. Imagine having to repeat this elaborate process every few days while making sure it looked perfect. This was more high maintenance than getting your nails done every week. Some recipes even included clove powder or other spices to improve the taste and smell, because pure iron acetate solution tasted and smelled absolutely horrible. This was like ancient flavor enhancement, making an already insane beauty procedure even more complicated. Black teeth as status symbols. Black teeth in ancient Japan weren't just about looking good. They were a complex social identification system. Think of it like luxury brand logos today, except instead of showing off your wallet, you were showing off your entire social position with your mouth. First up, black teeth were the ultimate I am taken signal. Unmarried girls kept their teeth white, but the moment they got married, it was time to go black. This was like the ancient version of changing your relationship status on Facebook, except it was literally written on your face. This transformation usually happened right after the wedding ceremony, marking the transition from maiden to wife. In the imperial court, black teeth were part of a whole hierarchy system. Different ranks of noble women had different black teeth standards and formulas. Empresses and high-ranking nobles got the premium black teeth treatment with more sophisticated recipes and deeper colors. like having access to custom luxury makeup today. Samurai family women also had to follow the black teeth tradition as proof of their noble status. If a samurai's wife didn't have black teeth, it was basically a family scandal, like showing up to a red carpet event in the wrong outfit. Even more interesting, black teeth had age restrictions. Usually only adult women would blacken their teeth as part of coming-of-age ceremonies. Like modern graduation ceremonies, black teeth marked a girl's official entry into adult womanhood. Even geishas and other entertainment industry women had to follow black teeth traditions because it was part of their professional image. A geisha without black teeth was like a modern actor showing up to set without makeup, completely unprofessional. Why black teeth were considered beautiful? Now let's dive into the core question. Why did ancient Japanese people think black teeth were beautiful? What was the logic behind this aesthetic choice that seems insane to us today? First, ancient Japanese beauty philosophy was all about subtlety and restraint, not flashy attention-grabbing features. White teeth were considered too harsh and eye-catching, kind of like how some people today think super whitened teeth look fake and aggressive. Black teeth were seen as more elegant and mysterious. Second, black had special significance in Japanese culture. Black was considered the color of nobility, mystery, and permanence. Black teeth weren't just a color choice, they represented cultural values. It is like how black is still considered classic and elegant in fashion today. There was also a practical reason. Black teeth actually protected dental health. The tannins in the iron acetate solution helped prevent tooth decay, which was crucial in an era without modern dental care. So black teeth weren't just beauty, they were ancient dental insurance. From a psychological perspective, black teeth created an aura of mystery in the dim candlelight of ancient times. Black teeth made women's smiles more mysterious and alluring, kind of like how smoky eye makeup works today. This visual effect was particularly powerful under ancient lighting conditions. Plus, black teeth fit with ancient Japanese ideals about women's inner beauty. External restraint and subtlety were thought to better reflect a woman's character and cultivation, rather than flashy outer beauty. This is similar to how some cultures today value inner qualities over external appearance. The Meiji Restoration of 1868 completely flipped Japan's world upside down, including their definition of beauty. When Western culture came flooding into Japan, black teeth suddenly went from being the ultimate beauty standard to a symbol of backwardness and barbarism. The Meiji government, desperate to westernize quickly, started actively promoting Western beauty standards. White teeth suddenly transformed from barbarian markers to symbols of civilization and progress. This 180-degree value shift happened so fast it would make your head spin, like modern fashion trends changing overnight. The government even issued official bans prohibiting court women from continuing to blacken their teeth. Imagine a beauty tradition that lasted nearly 1,000 years suddenly being banned by the government. The cultural whiplash for women at the time must have been absolutely devastating. Western diplomats and merchants' reactions to black teeth also accelerated this change. They openly expressed disgust and incomprehension about black teeth, making Japanese people realize their traditional aesthetics might be a disadvantage on the international stage. This is like how certain traditional cultures face challenges in today's globalized world. Interestingly, this transformation didn't happen overnight. Many conservative noble women continued the black teeth tradition, creating intense conflict between old and new beauty standards. Younger generations embraced white teeth, while older generations stuck with black teeth, creating serious generational warfare. By around 1900, black teeth had basically completely disappeared, except for some special traditional ceremonies and performing arts. This marked a major turning point in Japanese traditional aesthetic culture and reflected globalization's massive impact on local cultures. What even is beauty? The rise and fall of black teeth culture gives us a perfect opportunity to think about the nature of beauty and cultural relativity. What is beauty? Who gets to define it? These questions are still super relevant today. First, black teeth culture proves that beauty standards are completely culturally constructed. In ancient Japan, black teeth were absolutely beautiful, while in the modern world, the same appearance would be considered horrifying. This shows beauty has no absolute standards. It is entirely dependent on cultural context and social consensus. Second, this historical case reveals how beauty standards are tightly connected to power and social status. Black teeth weren't just aesthetic choices, they were markers of social hierarchy. This is striking similarities to modern luxury consumption psychology. More importantly, the disappearance of black teeth culture demonstrates the power of cultural imperialism. How Western beauty standards completely replaced local traditions in such a short time. This process continues happening in today's globalized world. From a feminist perspective, black teeth culture also reflects how women are expected to modify their bodies to conform to social standards. Whether it is ancient black teeth or modern beauty procedures, women are always expected to endure pain and inconvenience for beauty. Finally, black teeth culture reminds us to think critically about our own beauty standards. What we consider obviously beautiful today might be seen as ridiculous in the future, just like how we view black teeth now. Although black teeth as a daily beauty practice disappeared over a century ago, it still exists in certain special areas as a living fossil of Japanese traditional culture. In traditional kabuki and no theater performances, certain characters still use black teeth makeup. This is no longer about beauty, it is about historical accuracy and artistic expression. Actors use black teeth to portray ancient female characters, helping audiences better understand historical culture. Some traditional Japanese doll making crafts also preserve black teeth characteristics. These dolls are considered tributes to ancient aesthetics and important carriers of cultural transmission. Collectors especially treasure these dolls that maintain traditional features. In certain religious ceremonies and traditional festivals, some women will temporarily blacken their teeth to recreate ancient rituals. This practice is more about cultural preservation and education rather than daily beauty needs. Interestingly, some modern Japanese subculture groups occasionally try black teeth styling, but this is more about rebellion or artistic expression rather than continuing traditional aesthetics. This phenomenon reflects young people's reinterpretation and appropriation of traditional culture, even in modern cosplay culture. People will temporarily blacken their teeth to portray ancient characters. While this practice is temporary, it is also a form of tribute and transmission of traditional culture. The story of black teeth culture tells us that beauty is never absolute. It is a social construction deeply rooted in cultural soil. The effort ancient Japanese women put into achieving black teeth is essentially no different from the sacrifices modern women make for various beauty standards. This historical case reminds us to think critically about current beauty standards. The beauty we pursue today might be considered ridiculous in the future, just like how we view black teeth now. What is important is recognizing the diversity and cultural relativity of beauty. At the same time, the disappearance of black teeth culture shows globalization's impact on local cultures. In pursuing internationalization, we might lose some unique cultural characteristics. How to maintain openness while preserving cultural diversity is an important challenge facing modern society. Finally, this story makes us think about women's position in beauty standards. Whether it is ancient black teeth or modern beauty procedures, women are always expected to change themselves to conform to social standards. Real progress should be letting everyone freely choose their own definition of beauty. This is Wacky History. We dig up stories that seem ridiculous, but actually deeply reflect human nature and society. If you enjoyed this mind-bending historical content, smash that subscribe button. Remember, history isn't just stories from the past. It is the key to understanding the present and thinking about the future. See you next time as we continue exploring the wacky history that makes you rethink everything.